leadership because you are a leader out there. I think that the one thing that Neil Rule really brings to attention is the floor general that you are as far as distributing the basketball to guys, but also knowing, you know what, I got to take over this game. So is that coaching that you've learned along the way, or what are some of the things? Because you mentioned these coaches aren't new to you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I mean, you know, playing at Michigan State my freshman and sophomore year, really my freshman year playing with Cassius Winston, Xavier Tillman, and Josh Langford, you know, those guys is great leaders. And one thing that Izzo stand on is like leadership and, you know, holding each other accountable. So I feel like me playing at Michigan State, you know, Izzo taught me a lot of leadership. And, you know, playing at Mississippi State, you know, it's really kind of the same thing with Ben Howland. So, you know, playing at both of those schools, you know, they taught me a lot. And, you know, just being here, and, you know, I just try to, you know, tell the younger guys, you know, to, you know, come work out, you know, show at practice, you know, 20 minutes, you know, early, and, you know, things like that. So, yeah.
You've played at Michigan State and Mississippi State, and now you're at Oakland, you know, which considered as a mid-major. Do you feel a pressure that you have to put up big numbers because you're at a smaller school, or can you still play within the concept of team?
No, I don't. No, my mindset is not like to, you know, score a lot of points and nothing like that. I mean, I do have to score the ball and, you know, be a great teammate, but for the most part, just winning and, you know, just being better each and every day for me. So, yeah.
Talking with Rocket Watts here on Big D Energy. Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, Terry Foster. So, Rocket, I have to ask you the question. You talked about family. Obviously, I know Coach Cove a lot, and family certainly plays a big part in it. But was there also a little bit to the fact that Oakland's put guys in the NBA like Keith Benson and Kay Felder, you know, Kendrick Nunn, Jamal Cain now with the Miami Heat as well? Be real with me, Rocket. That had to add a little juice to it too, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, me growing up, I watched Kay Felder play at Purdue, so, you know, I know what type of dude he is, and I've been to a couple games when I was younger watching Kay and, you know, run the show here. So, you know, that played a big part. And, you know, Kendrick Nunn and Jamal Cain, you know, I watched Kendrick Nunn play against Michigan State too as well. So, yeah, for sure, that played a big role in why I came here.
What I'm interested, Rocket, is what do you take pride in the most in your game? Like, if I come out and watch you at Oakland University, what is it that I'm going to see from you to know that you're going to lead this team to a win?
I take pride in, you know, both ends of the floor, defense and offense, but for the most part, just bringing energy, being a good teammate, and just having fun, you know. So I say, you know, playing both ends of the ball, offense and defense, and, you know, just bringing energy.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Greg Kampe. The public perception of him is he's kind of crazy. And they assume that he's a nutbag behind the scenes. But I got to experience Greg Kampe because I did this insider thing for a season. He's a lot more laid back than I expect him to be, even off camera. That he kind of has a voice where he kind of talks low, but he gets his point across. What is your impression of Greg Kampe as far as enthusiasm, as far as passion? What do you see in that man?
I see in Coach Kampe, I see a great man, a great coach. And, you know, one thing about Coach Kampe, he loves his players. So, you know, I feel like players here, when he get on us, it's more of like a love thing. And, you know, he just wants his players to play at the highest potential they can be. So I feel like his passion for the game is real high. He loved the game, and he put a lot of work in, you know, watching film and things like that. So, yeah, he's a great coach, and his passion is very high. He got, you know, a lot of love for the game.